What's the oldest city in America? Jamestown may have earned the distinction of being the first permanent English colony in North America when it was settled in 1607, but it's not the oldest city in the United States. That title is generally given to St. Juan to uncover more surprising stories from America's past. Hit subscribe and join us for more fascinating history. Augustine, a city on Florida's eastern coast about an hour's drive southeast of Jacksonville. In July 1565, Spanish conquistador Pedro Menendez de Avilés set off for Florida with 11 ships, some 2,000 sailors, and a directive from King Philip II to defend Spain's coastal holdings against French encroachment. On September 8, Menendez de Avilés alighted on a stretch of land that he had first spotted on August 28, the feast day of St. Augustine of Hippo. He promptly claimed the area for his country and christened it after Augustine, the patron saint of printers, theologians, and brewers. He'd actually been a bit of a party guy before finding his holy vocation. Menendez de Avilés and his cohorts paid homage to their Catholic roots in another way, too, by holding Thanksgiving Mass the very same day they disembarked on the shores of Florida. This was followed by a meal shared with the Timucua, a Native American people who had called the region home for thousands of years before the Spaniards showed up. Through war and disease, European settlers would obliterate the Timucua within the next few centuries, but on September 8th at least, proceedings were peaceful, and the communal banquet is sometimes cited as America's first true Thanksgiving, though it's worth noting that the Timucua had also feasted with French explorers more than a year earlier. Augustine's head settler wasted little time in moving against the French, brutally slaughtering the inhabitants of Fort Caroline just 12 days after he landed in Florida. Though Menendez de Avilés was far from the first European to stake out territory in what is now the United States, or even Florida, the fact that St. Augustine has been continuously occupied since 1565 lends credence to the claim that it's the nation's oldest city. Its age is reflected in the historic nature of some of today's popular tourist spots, like the Castillo de San Marcos, the continental United States' oldest existing masonry fort. There's also Ponce de Leon's Fountain of Youth, an archaeological park where you can learn all about St. Augustine's early days and the Timucua history that came before it.